Hi all! In this video I'll be showing you how to use the new toolpath trimming options that we're implementing within Fusion 360. Specifically, I'll show you how to trim your toolpaths using a plane or a boundary. To see how these new functions work, let's select the calculated steep and shallow toolpath in my setup. Then click on Trim. We've introduced trim into a polygon a while ago, but as you can see you can now choose between polygon, plane and boundary as the trim type. Let's start by looking at how to trim using a plane. First, we have to select the plane that we want to use to limit our passes. We can manually pick a plane, or choose one that's normal to the setup or tool orientation X, Y or Z axis. You can then pick the plane origin and set an offset, if needed. All that's left to do is decide if you want to keep the segments on side 1, side 2 or both. The segments you'll be keeping are highlighted in blue. The ones shown in red will be discarded. And as simple as that, we have our edited toolpath. As usual, you'll be able to see and edit the toolpath modification on the timeline at the bottom of your screen. Let's now see how to trim a toolpath using a boundary. In this case, I want to cut out the segments on this flat region, as I'm going to machine it later with a separate strategy. Therefore, I'll select this edge to act as my boundary. I can then choose the direction in which the boundary will be flattened and an offset if I needed to. I can also choose the tool containment among the usual 3 options based on the position of the tool center. Finally, I need to select what I want to keep, which in this case are the segments outside the boundary. One of the greatest benefits of this functionality is that your toolpath will not need to be regenerated, meaning you'll be saving loads of programming time, as only the leads and links within the edited region will have to be computed. Note that at the moment, toolpath trimming is available for most milling strategies, with some exceptions, such as adaptive clearing and pocket. One last thing to keep in mind is that the chosen plane or boundary will be fully associative to the referenced sketch or body. Therefore, if any subsequent changes are made to them, the trim must be regenerated to reflect those changes. Hopefully this video has been helpful to understand how to use these new toolpath trimming features.